What's up, YouTubers? This is your boy Big Metroid Fan 12 coming to you with another video game review. And this time I'm reviewing the game Gremlins 2 with the new batch, which was released on the NES and Game Boy by Sunsoft, and it's pretty much based off of the movie Gremlins 2 with the new batch. It's very possible that some of it is, I think the stages are based off of certain scenes from the movie, while the enemies are more were not like in the game, not that were in the game or not in the movie. You know what I'm saying? So that's that. Now for the sake of this review, I am going to be reviewing the NES version of Gremlins 2. Now, the plot is that this company named Climb Enterprises came to try to buy Mr. Wing's shop, but he pretty much refused on a number of occasions and stuff. And through the course of time, I would say pretty much like, I don't know, say like 6 months later to a year later, Mr. Wing died, and the company pretty much demolished his shop where Gizmo was, and pretty much Gizmo narrowly escaped the demolition, but he ended up getting captured by scientists. I don't know if this scientist is in the movie or not, but that's what happened. And as it turns out, Billy Peltzer, who owned Gizmo back in the first Gremlins movie, works for Clamp Enterprises, and he ended up finding out that Gizmo was there, and he helps him. Gizmo escape this company. Now, Gremlins 2, the new batch has 5 stages that's divided up into section. I would say the minimum number is like 3. There's no more than like 5 and stuff. Now, you will like pretty much face different types of enemies throughout the course of the game, like mice, bats, genetically enhanced tomatoes, spiders, and different types of gremlins through the course of the game. Now there are 4 bosses in the game. They're like and all of them are like different types of gremlins. One of them is like a regular gremlin. One is like an electric looking gremlin. One of them is like I want to say spike, but it's not it. Then the final one is a spider looking variation of a 4th stage boss. Now all of the bosses are you will find in the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th stage. Now I don't know why they include a boss in the first one, but that's what they decided on. You know, now as far as the weapons are concerned, you get different types like picnic tomato, matchstick, regular paper clips, another type of paper clip that acts like a bow and arrow, and pretty much a fireball. Now the items you can get are crystal balls, which act as currency. Then there's the light bulb, which takes out all the enemies on the screen, and a pogo stick that pretty much acts as an invisibility, like Starman in the Super Mario Brothers game. Now, plus, not only that, you can also go into shops and buy different items like a Gizmo doll, which is pretty much a one-up, and that heart that will be added to your life meter, plus a heart bottle. You know, so it's pretty much a pick up and go game. You know what I'm saying? It's not like everything is like pretty decent and overall. You know, but with the graphics and level design, they're pretty good with nice color palettes and the sprites and stuff. And the controls and gameplay are pretty good, you know what I'm saying? Especially like the fact that there's different types of items that you can use, items and weapons that you can use throughout the course of the game. And the soundtrack is pretty good too. I'm just not sure whether or not Sunsoft used the soundtrack of the movie or not, you know. But if it's anything, since Sunsoft did make Batman video game, which is based off the Batman movie with Michael Keaton and Jack Nicholson, so I'm thinking if they can't have their own made their own soundtrack, it's going to be pretty. The soundtrack of the Gremlins 2 game for the NES going to be pretty similar to the movie that it's pretty much based on. You know what I'm saying? Overall, Gremlins 2 is a pretty good game for the NES. You know what I'm saying? I guess the only gripe that people may have is the fact that the game gets harder as you progress, but nonetheless, um, Gremlins 2, the new batch for the NES, at least is a good game, you know what I'm saying? And it's worth playing. I will honestly recommend it to anybody who is a retro gamer, or anybody who's a fan of the Gremlins franchise, you know what I'm saying? And anybody who does Let's Plays on their YouTube channel and stuff. Now, as far as the score is concerned, I definitely give it an 8 out of 10 because it's one of the better um, games that's based on a movie and stuff. You know, with that being said, if you played Gremlins 2 on the NES or even the Game Boy versions, you can mention it in the comment section. And you can also mention if the NES version is better than the Game Boy version or not. If you like my review of Gremlins 2 for the NES, you can click the thumbs up button. And don't forget to subscribe. This is your boy Big Metro Fan 12 signing off.